If you found yourself in a situation where your circumstances are changing, whether that's through separation, divorce or a family change, and you're finding that you need to sell your property, we wanted to put a quick video together to help you with some of the things to try and avoid to give you the best chance to get the best result. Firstly, often these situations involve two parties, and it's best not to leave it to one party to make the decisions. You need to make sure that there is good communication between all relevant parties that are involved in the process, and as we're independent and we're often away from the situation, we can be the person that communicates with both parties. So ensure that you have got both parties involved with every decision being made, and the communication should come through your estate agent, in my opinion. Also, ensure you know what the end should look like. So by that I mean you need to know what the plan is with the finances upon completion. If they are still not agreed in terms of who's getting what, then it can be held by solicitors to be discussed and organised at a later date, but your plans will need to be confirmed. So if you're going to exchange on the sale of your property with a completion date that's confirmed, your next steps will need to be planned out. That might well be going into rented accommodation until the financial settlement is confirmed. Also, when you are trying to sell your property, we recommend that everyone puts the best efforts in to make sure the property looks like it wants to be sold. We have had situations where one party's been reluctant to sell the property, knowing that it has to be sold. They've not really put in every effort they could to get the property looking at its best ability, and unfortunately the negative effect of that is that the offers we achieved reflected the fact that the property appeared tired. So we would recommend that if this process has to happen, if money has to get split, then let's try and get you as much money as we physically can. Also, don't rely on verbal communication. You should have written, documented communication. A lot of conversations will be had over the phone, but then ask any estate agent that you're dealing with to back that up in writing, so you have an email trail on any communication that's been had. And by BCCing, you can blind copy in each party, so we're aware that every single party receives the same information at the same time, and there's not one person receiving it before the other. Finally, when it comes to the actual conveyancing process, we recommend that you don't delay any of the paperwork. Despite anything that's going on and the pressure that you're under, we know that obviously the sale is an important thing to you. If you've instructed an estate agent, if you've gone through the process of viewings, if you've had offers and you've accepted an offer, then let's see that process through. Let's ensure we get that paperwork returned to solicitors swiftly. We can assist. We actually have a service called Ready to Sell, which will help you with all your solicitors' paperwork at the very beginning, and we'll ensure that you get any updates that you need. We can also give you a nudge if there's something that you haven't returned yet, just to help the process along. Once the sale's agreed, in everyone's best interest, the idea is to get the exchange as soon as possible. That means that you've then secured the next steps of your move. Next up, I want to tell you how it should feel after the event. I've worked with a load of clients through my time, 18 years experience, and I know whilst it is a very, very stressful situation, no one really enjoys selling a house, I'll be honest with you. Whilst it is a lot of pressure, there's lots of positives to come out of it at the end. Firstly, we're going to have that feeling that you've been involved in every step of the process, so you've not been kept in the dark, you've understood what's been going on, you've had advice, you've had guidance from an independent party like ourselves, and we've assisted every step of the way. Hopefully that new property that you've moved into is going to give you a new opportunity and a new life as well. It could be one chapter closing, another chapter opening, and the new property can give you that opportunity to start again, have a refresh and go with it. We also hope that you get as much value as possible for your property. We'll give you every tip and every bit of advice we can to maximise the value of your sale of your property. We know what we're going to do to get you the best possible value, and we've obviously got to have that in mind to ensure that when the money does get split, that you've had as much as you could physically get out of the sale. We also want you obviously to go on and recommend us. One of the things that we have been in our time is recommended to other people that have gone through the same process. Sometimes people have known of a work colleague who's going through the same separation issues and having the same stresses, and we've been able to assist as we did the first client, and it's really one of those things that we are recommended for. If you read our Google reviews, when someone writes a Google review, okay, they're being asked by us to write a Google review, but they're writing it for the next party. They're trying to let the next person know that we can assist people with their situation too. And then when your journey begins again, if you decide to upgrade or downsize or rent or whatever it might be, that you'll come back to us and consider us as your friends in property. We can assist you with your next move, and we can assist you with your move after that. Mortgage finance, all those bits and pieces we can help you with. So whilst it's a daunting prospect, possibly something you're not looking forward to, have Nicol Co in your corner and we'll get you there.